I'm going to give you guys all the informations that is needed to apply. Guys, my name is Jennifer. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I make videos about China, scholarship, travels, games, vlogs, just name it, everything. You can find it here. So welcome to the family. If you're an oldie, thank you for the support, the comment, the love. I really appreciate it. In today's video, I'll be talking about the CSC scholarship, which is starting in December of 2024, and I'm going to give you guys all the informations that is needed to apply. You have to sit down, relax, and enjoy this video because as the video progresses, I'll be giving like points that will help you. I'll be saying the age limits for this particular scholarship, both for masters, bachelors, PhD, Chinese. I'll be giving you guys links to look at schools and that offers all the courses you want. I'll give you guys the links for that. I will give you guys the tips you can take to apply for this scholarship, and also a plan B if you don't get this particular scholarship. So just sit down, relax, and enjoy, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so guys, firstly, I have my iPad here. I have so much to say, like, look, it's a lot. So, but I'm trying to be as fast as possible. I don't want this video to be too long, but I want to give you guys enough details. First of all, I'll be telling you what the CSC scholarship covers. So the CSC scholarship is the Chinese government scholarship, which covers tuition, accommodation. They also give stipends. For some places, they give up to like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 RMB as stipends, just depending on your school. They will also give you flight tickets from your home country down here to China. They provide a flight ticket. And when you come here, things like medicals, insurance, and the rest that you need to do, they also provide for it. If you come here, they cover the accommodation for the dorms. If you want to move off campus, they give you part of the off-campus tuition. And yeah, now the second part is how many schools can you apply to. The CSC scholarship, you can apply to one scholarship per year, not like per year, but per semester, per a term, yeah, per term. Let's just say that you can apply for one school per term. And so you have to actually make your research about the schools you want to apply for before going into it, because you have one opportunity that year to apply. If you make a mistake or you put in the wrong school or something, you understand. Yeah, anyways, how to find a school. I want to emphasize that you have to actually make your research. Don't just say, oh, because this person is in this school, let me go to that school. No, maybe they might not even have your course. So you have to actually like make your research, check if the school you want to apply for has the course you want to actually study when you come to China. After that, if you feel like, okay, this school has what I want, then you check the province if it's something that is okay for you. If it's something that it's okay, because some people don't like big cities, some people like smaller cities. It just depends on your preference. So you check, and you also look at the school scholarship and look at the kind of scholarships the school has. Do you get, and opportunities it has there? I know I'm saying, like, you have to like make your research very much. And for checking of courses, I have this website I'll be sharing with you guys where you just need to insert your course you want to study, and you will see all the schools that are offering that course. So let me screen record it so I can share my screen with it. So you just need to click on, you just need to type apply.china admissions. So when you do that, you just click on the first thing that comes, like the first website that comes into the app. So I already registered, so you won't see it in the front part of my phone, but you can just click on register. When you click on register, or you can as well just look at the courses. Let's say, okay, let me put biotechnology for example, because that's what I study, biotechnology. So we'll just put in biotechnology, and So now you see it shows all the schools that offers this biotechnology courses. So like my school is like the second that offers it, and it's going to show you if it's in English, if it's in English, if it's taught in Chinese. So like most of them are taught in Chinese. It shows you how many years the programs are. So you just need to click on any school you think is something that you can work with, and look at what they give more details about that same school. So I'll leave you guys to it. I'll be putting the link in the description bar below. It has everything: the tuition fee for a year, the scholarship offer, the requirements, everything. It has it. So yeah, so school code, that same website has the school code for every school. So now what's the school code? The school code is when you apply for CSC scholarship, there's a code. So the website for CSC scholarship has where when you're filling the form, instead of writing the school you apply for, you write the code of the school. So once you write the code, the school automatically shows. So you have to actually input the right code for the school. Let me tell you something. I made a mistake last time. I did not ask my school that for the right code. I thought it was the code that was online, and I used it. And later on, they said they didn't see that particular application I applied for. Like the two people, I think they were from, I don't know what country, but yeah, they couldn't find the two application, like the two applicants, because since I was in the school, I have a better chance to go to the school and talk to them to like help with the scholarship and everything. But now they couldn't even find the name because I used the wrong code. The code that was in the internet is, I think maybe they already stopped using it and they have their own code. So as I always say, you have to reach out to the school first before you think about applying on anything. You have to reach out to the school. You have to get a pre-admission, like you have to have applied for the school, get pre-admission, or if it's a master's program, you get a supervisor that gives you an acceptance letter, then you ask him for the code. Or what code can I use to apply for this, for the school, for the CSC scholarship? Then they give it to you, so you can make sure that it is the right code. Okay, please, because when they told me that, because the school like, oh, we can help you, just give us the applicant's number. They showed me everyone that had applied, but they couldn't find the people I applied for because I used the wrong code that I found on the internet. I don't know if it's like that for other schools. Maybe it's a wrong code there, but for my school it was a wrong code. So please, just for you to be on the safer side, always ask your school, get a pre-admission. Don't do anything without getting a pre-admission. Get a pre-admission, so they're gonna, okay, you already got admission to the school. Get a pre-admission or a letter from your supervisor accepting your application. Okay, very good. That is age limits, like which age limits can apply. For a BSc, the age limits is 25 years. So if you're more than 25 years, you can't apply for a BSc program or any program in China, whether it's BSc, whether scholarship, whether CSC, you can't. For masters, the age limit is 35. So if you're more than 35, sorry, but you can't apply. For PhD, the age limit is 45. After 45, you cannot apply. So I hope this is helpful, because I get people asking me, oh, I'm so years, can I apply for the scholarship? I hope this helps. If you are less than 35, you can apply for any scholarship you want to apply for. Okay, you can apply for who without scholarship, any school. But if you are like above these ages I just said now, you can't apply for both the school, both the scholarship. Okay, another thing again I want to say is that BSc for CSC isn't available when it's English based. So like what am I saying? Like if you apply for a BSc program and it's taught in English and you want to apply for the CSC scholarship, you cannot apply for it, because it's only the Chinese based BSc that can apply for CSC scholarship. So if you are maybe doing like Chinese medicine, you want to study Chinese traditional medicine, you want to study a program in Chinese for bachelor's, then you can apply for CSC scholarship. But for masters, both English and Chinese based, you can, anyone, masters and PhD, you can apply for the CSC. It doesn't matter. It's just the bachelor's that has to be Chinese taught for you to apply for the CSC scholarship, which is the Chinese government scholarship. Okay, I think I've said most of the things. Now, after you have done all these things, you have checked your age, you have found a school, the code, you have gotten your pre-admission. Now the documents you need to apply, like the document you actually need to do all those things to apply. So now what do you need? First of all, you need your passports. You need a very clear copy of your passport, like scanned copy, like a very like. Then you also need a passport photograph with a background. It should be professional. You don't want to be looking like a drug dealer. It has to be professional, okay? So you need like that. If you have that, then just know it's check, okay? Then secondly, you need a bank statement. A bank statement can be either your own bank statement or your parents' bank statement, whoever is sponsoring you. If the person that's sponsoring you is your uncle or something, they have to write a sponsorship letter. There's a pattern that most school uses. They will just like write their name, put their passport in there, and sign that they are sponsoring you. If it's you sponsoring yourself, you don't need to do that at all. So how much is supposed to be in the bank statement? At least $5,000 US. It can be more, but it shouldn't be less than that. They just want to make sure that, okay, maybe if you come here and you lose your scholarship, you can still take care of yourself. Okay, or sometimes if maybe the school is on holiday and they don't pay the stipends, you can still actually take care of yourself. You can still feed. See, when they pay, maybe like for example, if they go on a 2 months holiday, some schools sometimes might forget to pay, but they'll still pay you for that 2 months they forgot to pay you. Okay, so you need to show your bank statement. And that thing is the study plan. So the study plan, how it is that when you're writing I think when I was applying for some people last year, they kept on asking me like, what is the study plan or how it's supposed to look like. So the study plan, some school would have like what's like how the pattern they want it to look like. Most schools do have it. Most schools will just be like anything. So when you are doing it for, if you apply for a master's program, you make sure that first of all you introduce yourself. When you introduce yourself, then if you have like a research paper, you talk about the research you have done, or maybe if you're a thesis teacher, when you were checking him, you saw anything about what he has, or any of his work, you talk about it and see how you like it, just gush about it. Then the second part, you just like tell them why you chose this school. At the same time, just gush about it, like, oh my god, like say nice things why you chose the school. Then the other part, you talk about like what you'll be doing for the 4 years or the 3 years, depending on what you're applying for, if it's a master's, bachelor's, PhD. Or you'll be doing for the next 4 years in China, how you be promoting China, all those things. Then now the final part, when you talk about your after like schooling, what do you plan on doing? Do you plan on going back to your home country? Do you plan on staying here? Like that's how basically what the study plan is. They want to just know why you picked this course, why this country, because there are a lot of countries you can pick. So why, and why this particular teacher, why this school. Do you understand? Okay, I hope you do. The next part is recommendation. So for BSc, you need just one recommendation letter, but for masters you need 2, and it has to be from a teacher. So for bachelors, since it's like mostly just high school transcripts you have, so you ask your teachers to write you a recommendation letter, or your principal or something in your school. While for masters, you talk to either your supervisor, the school management, because it has to have it has to have the school heading. Like maybe I'll put a sample on the picture on the screen, but it has to have like the school heading, then your name, like there, this is for such a person. Then after that, he needs to sign. So it needs to look like more professional. It needs to look professional. So yeah, that's what the recommendation letter is. For BSc you need 2. No, for BSc you need 1. For MSc you need 2. PhD to 2. Yeah, and I think for masters and PhD it's more serious. For BSc they might consider that okay, this person just freshly left school. So yeah, if you also have like from your workplace where you work, you can also put that. But it needs to be professional. You cannot tell your mom or your dad or a friend to do it for you. No. Okay, so now medical, you can easily ask the school, or like most schools when you're applying, there's a place where you can get the template for the medical. Recently, someone asked on my YouTube channel like how he would know what tests to go for in the hospital. The thing is, China is not like all these countries that when you go to the hospital, like some particular hospitals, they already know the test you want to take. No, so you have to take this form that you will see all the tests you need to do. I'm going to also put put it on the screen, and also I will try to find a way to put a link for it in the description, or you can easily reach out to me and I will give you the template. So you're just basically doing like you do a HIV test, pregnancy test, EKG, like there's just so many tests you can do, and I would recommend you do it in the government hospital, because that's where like most times I do mine. So I would recommend government hospital, but it doesn't really matter, because when you come here you still do another medical. That's just it, you will do another medical. Okay, now so for the next part, the next document you need for your application is your transcript. So for BSc, for masters, you need like your transcript, your graduation certificate, all those things. For BSc, you need like the same thing, your transcript. If you have your WAEC or what other people use in their countries, you just put it in there. Your high school transcript, your graduation transcripts. I don't think high schools give graduation transcripts, I'm not sure. Yeah, so you just put it in there. If it's okay, you can notarize it, because when you are going to apply for visa, it needs to be notarized. So the earlier you do the notarization, the better for you, because when you go to apply in every country, you have to notarize that document. If maybe you schooled in Ghana and you are applying from your home country, maybe just say you are from Nigeria now and you schooled in Ghana and you come to Nigeria, you have to go to Ghana to notarize your certificate. You can't notarize it in Nigeria. You have to notarize it in Ghana, then you come to Nigeria to authenticate the certificate. Same thing, because even my certificate here in China, I had to notarize my certificate here in China. Then when I go home, I can do other things, but you have to notarize it from that country you got it from. Okay? Yes. The police character, you get the police character from your home country. That's like the next document apply to get now is the police character. You notarize it in your country, or you get it from your country. And if you have lived anywhere for the past 6 months, you also get the police character from the country you stayed out of your country. You also put it, so you put it like from 2 different places. Okay, yeah. And I would like to say, like, police character is something that you need to make sure that, like, try your best so that it's clear, like it's clean, because the school might not see it as a problem. When you apply for visa, it can be a problem. So guys, so after you have gotten all these documents, now your bank statement, your police character, transcript, everything, even your pre-admission or letter from your supervisor. Now you go into the CSC websites. You can click on campuschina.org. You will see it there in the screen. You see where it says scholarship application for students. You just click on it. There are 2 types of scholarship. They have the type 1, type A, and type B. You can apply to both. It doesn't mean you can apply to both. Then when you finish, then you just fill in the form. So this first part is like registration. You just put in your username, password, and then just to register your info. Please remember this info, because whenever you want to log into this portal, you will have to get back to the password and everything. So yeah, so once you register, you decide if you're going for the type A or type B. You can do both of them, because it doesn't really matter, but you can only apply for one school at a time, in a year. So when you do that, you go to the CSC, you fill all the forms. It's just basic, the application is like very straightforward, and it's in English. If it's not in English, you can easily translate. You just put your name, surname, passport number. If you don't have a Chinese name, just put no. Then you put the code I told you about. You put the code. That's all. Then now there's a part now where after you fill the form, now you have to now start putting the document. That's when you just enter all the documents you have gotten and you submit. It's free. You don't even have to pay for application fee. Like, how good is that? I know. So, and you're good to go. Now all you just need to do is just pray, and sometimes you reach out to your supervisor, the school, to know, because sometimes they forget. God, they have tons of applications. So now, tips. I was talking to my school and they were like, for you to get this scholarship, because this scholarship, not only you that is in China, that is in, like, not only people not only you that is in your country wants to apply, even people here in China want to apply, and they have a better opportunity because maybe they have already studied Chinese. So now for you to stand a chance to get that scholarship, you have to at least, okay, not that you have to, I recommend you have HSK. So if you're coming for a BSc is 4 years, so have HSK 4. If you are coming for a for masters, have HSK 3, 4, or 5. The higher the better. Okay, have HSK. You can write HSK online. There's also a Confucius Institute in Nigeria, also on some other country. I think in South Africa there's also one. I think there's even 2 in South Africa, and one in Joe. I can't pronounce the name, I'm sorry, but the one in South Africa also does online. You can register online. Most people that are here to register online. You can register online, you write the exam, get your certificate, apply for it. Okay? Another thing again is IELTS. If you're not from an English speaking country, I strongly advise you have IELTS. If you're from an English speaking country, you might not need it, but if you can do it, because you want to stand out. You want to get that scholarship. You need to stand out, so you can still put it in. Have the 2 documents, have a great GPA, and you're going to get it. I know there's a misconception that people out of China don't get it. It's a lie. I have a classmate who is on the CSC scholarship. I have a friend also they didn't come from, they were not in China. One came from another country, another person came from another country. So it's very possible to get it. Even if you're not in China, you can get it. But even if you don't get that CSC scholarship, there's the school scholarship that is starting next year, 2023. You also need just the same documents as what you need for the CSC scholarship. Now, this school scholarship, just that it only covers school fees. Depending on the school, some school covers only school fees, some school covers both school fees and accommodation, but they are not paying stipends. They're not going to take care of any other thing. While some school, they don't give scholarship till after your first year. If you do well, then you get the full scholarship. So you see, some schools automatic, as you apply, you get the scholarship. So you see, like, it's a win-win. You won't get, you're still going to be on the scholarship. Yeah, I hope this is helpful. I don't know, I don't want this to be so long, but I have some questions people asked me here, and I would really like to answer them. I just hope you guys bear with me. So I have some questions here. I will be answering them. The first question: do I need HSK to qualify? HSK 4 to qualify? I already said it. It's not like they will not tell you you need it, but I just advise you have it to stand a better chance. So once again, a student already in China accepted the CSC scholarship? Yes, you can. If you just came and you haven't registered for your school yet, you can enter the portal and apply. But already registered, you have to wait till when you graduate. Then during masters or whatever, you can apply for it. It doesn't matter if you're in China or not. Do you have a WhatsApp group for people who want to move to China? I actually do have a WhatsApp group, but it's mostly like people that have helped and people that are around me, maybe from the same church, community, things like that. But yeah, if you want me to help you, you can reach out to me. What's the age limit? I already answered that question. Is it fully scholarship? I think she should say, is it a full scholarship? Can HND apply for MSc? How much is the tuition? Yes, you can apply with your HND as far as you have like very good grades. You can apply for it. What's the tuition fee? Depends on the school. That's why I gave you that website. Go to the website, look at your course, just type in your course, see the schools that are applying for it or schools that are offering it, and check how much it costs. Okay? Says, how do you apply, and are you permitted to work as a master's student? No, you're not permitted to work as a master's student or any other student. You're not allowed to, whether PhD, master's, BSc, you're not allowed to apply. You're not allowed to work. How do you apply? I already said it in the video. I think that's what the whole video is all about. Please talk about how to apply for scholarship with high acceptance. I think I already said it. If you don't get the scholarship, you can easily apply for the school scholarship. It's very, like, it's close to if you're saying what's the rate of you getting it, I'll say it's a 95% possible. The real reason you might not get the school scholarship if your grades are not so good, then they might give you like just 20% scholarship. So they take like 20 or 30 or 40% of your school fees, but you still get a scholarship, just not the whole school fees, like the whole school fees being removed. Okay, so you can apply for that one. I think I made a video about it. You can go and click on the video to know about it. So now I also have some questions on my YouTube. So some questions I got from my YouTube. Let's see. So please talk about the step-by-step procedure. What sites to apply for government scholarship? What's the budget? Okay, so I already said I'll be putting the websites for the CSC scholarship website, and also the places where you can check your courses and see which schools offer it. Yeah, so for the budget, if you're applying for a CSC scholarship, it's 0%, and you don't need to pay for anything. The school is paying for everything. If you're applying for the normal school scholarship, you need to think about paying for your accommodation whenever you come here. You need to think about doing your medicals, insurance, police characters. You also need to think about your flight tickets, your application back from your country. So it's just all up to you. Okay, so someone says, and when application, do I find a school first before applying or not? Yes, you find a school first. You can't just apply because you have to find a school and make your research. Is it necessary to apply for with an agent from China, or you get your scholarship? You don't need an agent. If you can do it yourself, do it yourself. You don't call the agent, they will charge like 5,000, 6,000 RMB, 3,000. You don't need it, you can do it yourself. That's why I'm here. I'm giving you guys tips, giving you guys a website for free. Please share my content so I can start getting paid, okay? Because look at me giving you all my whole, people are using to make money, and I'm giving you guys for free. As a medical student, can Chinese university exempt me if I have a degree in human biology? If yes, how many years ahead? So I didn't understand this, so I asked her exactly. So she was not taking courses that I have already taken in my previous program, like physiology, pharmacology, pathology, biochemistry. So if you're coming here as a master student, you have to do all the courses. If you're thinking of transfer, China doesn't do transfer. So the only thing they can exempt you is if you have a HSK 5, then you don't need to do the Chinese where people are doing for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You don't need to do that. But that HSK has to be valid for, I think, 3 years, 3 months or 6 months. Yeah, so if you have a HSK from 5 years ago, my dear, leave it there, okay? Even your bank statement, your recommendation letter, everything I just told you now, at least 6 months. 6 months. And if you are printing out your bank statement, you can print 1 year bank statements, 6 month bank statements. Yes, okay. So I think that is all. Let's see. Yeah, that's practically it. Someone said, international students permitted to work alongside with, we are not allowed to work here, okay? Anyways, I think that's practically it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a like, guys. Share my videos, okay? I'm this close to getting my goal, getting to my goals, and let's do it together, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much. Let's catch in my next video, okay? Bye.